Yesterday, January 7th, was mine and Jason's 2-year civil wedding anniversary. Yummy. And I thought we could sit and talk about things that I wish I could have told myself in the wedding process 2 years ago. Number one, I wish I could go back and hire a wedding planner. We had a destination wedding and we got married in Acapulco at the Banyan Tree. It was the most beautiful day of my life. You came with an event coordinator, and at the time I thought that meant wedding planner. She did an amazing job. She was helpful. There is just something about a wedding planner that is working one-on-one with you and knows things that you don't think and know. I wish I could go back and give myself a hug and tell myself the change is only scary until you do it. I was the first person in my immediate family to get married. I was really scared that marriage was going to then throw off the dynamics in all my other relationships. After 2 years, I can confidently say none of my other relationships changed. I'd also go back and tell myself that you chose a really good partner. I think I already knew that back then. Life and relationships are not always easy. Finding someone to marry that wants to be more like Jesus alongside you makes the process so much more enjoyable, a little bit easier. I wish I could tell myself 2 years ago that I'm really proud of her, me, for juggling, planning a wedding, a destination wedding, a 2-month trip to Mexico, home renovations, all while really struggling personally and just not knowing what direction I was going to take in life. Wish I could tell her that I'm really proud, and she did a really great job. She did it all. At the time, I went back to work retail. That was very brave of her for doing that, but God really did honor my obedience back then. I did not want to go back to retail, and I did it. He honored that obedience, and he doesn't always work like this. But in this case, first few months of working at Majuri, I went from like 4,000 or 5,000 followers on TikTok over 25,000. I have never seen growth like that since. That was a God thing. Even though life felt like so uncertain at the time, God had it all figured out and worked out. Even with getting married a few months later in March, that was all part of God's plan. A few months later, it was completely destroyed, and I would not have been able to get married in my dream location. Look back at our wedding season as such a reminder of how faithful and good God is. To me, our civil wedding kind of represents more that overall season of life that we were in, kind of scared of the change that was to come. It doesn't really, to me, represent our marriage by any means. We don't celebrate it. And if anything resonated with you, if he did it once, he can do it again. If he did it for someone else, he could do it for you. And he has the story written. He's got it all figured out.